learned to hate being touched without even knowing exactly when it began. My body reacts faster than my mind, stiffening, pulling away, refusing. People often describe me as cold and distant. They do not know that my body is only remembering something that once happened, something I did not even know how to name at the time. The memory often returns in the late afternoon, when public transportation feels too crowded and the seats are too close to one another. The sound of engines, the heat, and the closeness of strangers bring my mind back to one particular evening when I was still in junior high school. It was an ordinary day that quietly changed the way I understood my body and silence. At that time, my mother and I were in the same school. She was a teacher, and I was an active student. I joined student council and scouting, which often made me stay at school until late afternoon. That day, practice ended later than usual. When I finally approached my mother near the teacher's room, she was packing her bag with visible impatience.
Mom.
You're done already?
Yes. Sorry, it took longer today.
You go home by yourself. I'm tired.
I hesitated. But we usually go together, Mom. Not today, she replied shortly. Her words were spoken clearly in front of my friends. My throat tightened as I tried to hold back my tears. I forced a smile, waved goodbye to them, and followed my mother as she walked away. I kept my head down, afraid that if I looked up, my tears would fall. At the minibus stop, we waited in silence. When the vehicle arrived, my mother immediately sat in the front seat beside the driver. I stopped for a moment. She usually sat next to me. That day, I walked alone toward the back. I chose a seat near the middle of the minibus. Several passengers were seated in front of me. Behind me sat four adult men. I stayed quiet, hoping the ride would end quickly. Then I heard laughter, loud and uncomfortable from behind. One of the men stood up and moved to sit beside me. "Why are you so quiet?" he asked, smiling as if we were friends. I did not answer. "Don't be shy," he continued. "We're just talking." His friends laughed behind us. I felt something brush against my foot. At first, I thought it was an accident, but then it happened again, longer this time. His foot moved slowly against my calf. I froze. My mind went blank. I stared out of the window, watching the road pass by, as if focusing hard enough could make everything disappear. "You're pretty," he whispered. I wanted to say no. I wanted to tell him to stop, but my voice did not come out. "Where are you going, pretty girl?" he asked. I shook my head slightly. "Come on," he said. "Just tell me, darling." Behind us, his friends laughed again. I was sure the passengers in front could hear, but no one turned around. No one said anything. He moved closer and reached for my face. "Look at me," he said. I pushed his hand away quickly and straight ahead. My heart was racing. Inside my mind, I called my mother's name again and again. "Mom, please, look back. I begged silently. The front seat stayed facing forward. The ride felt endless. Every sudden stop made the distance between us smaller. When the driver braked suddenly, his face came too close. I covered my face with my hands like someone afraid of being hit. "Why are you acting like that?" he laughed. One of his friends added, "Just relax." Their laughter filled the minibus. My eyes filled with tears, but I forced them back. I didn't want to look weak. I didn't understand why I could not scream or ask for help. I only knew that my body had chosen silence. After what felt like a very long time, one by one, they stood up to leave. Before stepping out, the man beside me leaned closer and said, "Bye, sweetheart." For the first time, I looked at them directly. Anger and disgust filled my chest. They laughed and disappeared. I cried quietly in my seat, hiding my face in my hands. When it was time for me to get off, I wiped my tears away. My mother was already outside. I followed her without saying a word. Later, my father picked us up, and no one asked why I was so quiet. That night, in my room, I cried until my body felt tired. I felt ashamed and confused. I did not fully understand what had happened to me. I only knew that I no longer wanted anyone to touch me. For years, I kept this story to myself. My parents never knew. I was afraid they would ask why I did not scream or fight back. They did not know that sometimes the body freezes in order to survive. Now, I understand. Silence does not mean consent. Freezing does not mean weakness. My body protected me in the only way it knew how. And until today, I am still here. That is enough for now.